What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another vlog. Matter of fact, I don't even call this a vlog. This is a rant, and it's on Bandwagon Fans, both with basketball and football. Let me start with, you already know when niggas gonna goddamn jump on the bandwagon in basketball in the off season. When somebody team pick up 2 or 3 good ass players, they get their big 3. It happened with the Celtics. It happened with the Heat. And it happened with the Lakers this year. Unfortunately, when it happened with the Lakers, they weren't winning like the people thought they would. So some of the people who was Lakers fans in the offseason decided to hop off that bandwagon when they started losing and go back to the Celtics or Heat bandwagon that they hopped on. Most of the Heat fans now used to be on the Celtics bandwagon when they got their big 3 and went on to the Heat's bandwagon. It's ridiculous. In football, somebody wins a Super Bowl or wins a couple of them, they say, hey, this team is consistent. I don't know. I don't have to know how my team losing feels, so let me go for this team. But this team is on the other side of the f***ing world, and I've never been there, and I don't know any of the players or personnel. I only know like one f***ing player. You know, you got to check nowadays. Tell them to name the offensive line or some shit, or goddamn tell them to name the bench on the basketball team that they like. You know, name the mother coach, offensive, defensive coordinator. They can't name none of that shit. Oh, they think they own one piece of paraphernalia from the team that they're a real fan. No, bitch, that's f***ing incorrect. You're not a real fan. You're a f***ing bandwagon hoe. And speaking of bandwagon hoes, most of the time they even go by looks. They don't like the team. They just want to suck the dick of one of the players on the team. In my childhood, the Patriots were winning the most Super Bowls. Of course, I would grow to like them. But you know what? The light bulb went up in my head, and I found out what a bandwagon was, and I started going for a goddamn home team. Yeah, they were losing games and like that, but if you wasn't shooting with a team when they weren't winning games, you're not a real fan. If you're shooting with them now while they're doing good. Same thing with friendships. People are gonna shoot with you when you're shining, but when you're in a time of hardships, they're not gonna be shooting with your ass. That's how fake people are. Bandwagon fan, you'll be a bandwagon friend. Only with people while they're doing good. You know what? To end this, let me tell you what these ratchet hoes do. After a team wins the Super Bowl or the NBA championship, she goes out and purchases a snapback with the team's name on it, and take a little fat ass MySpace pictures like this and shit, and her little shorts with her ass hanging out like a whore, because that's what thirsty hoes do. Wag a finger to you bandwagon fans.